Hi, I'm Duane from Travel by the Book TV, where we explore literary travel. I'm in Cedar City, Utah, where we've had a early unexpected snow. Now, you may be in Cedar City, you may just be passing through, you may be visiting the national parks in the area, or you may be here for the Shakespeare Festival or the Wine Festival or other events that they have here. But I'm here to stay at a really cool Airbnb that is going to be interesting to you literary pilgrims, especially if you're a big fan of Lord of the Rings and J.R.R. Tolkien. And here is a hint of why this might be fun. This place is like the cutest thing ever.
Well, my name is Tyra Macker, and I am here in the Hobbit Cottage, is what we call it, and this is in Cedar City, Utah. I had been thinking about it and dreaming about it and putting on my vision board for quite a while, because I just thought, ever since I watched the movies originally, back at, the Lord of the Rings and things like that, I was like, oh my gosh, I love the Shire, we have to have something like that. Well, at first it started out, I wanted to go visit New Zealand and see the places and everything, and I heard that a lot of those places there is just a facade, so you couldn't really go inside, and I'm like, well, what if I build one? And at first we were like, okay, our little grandson wanted a little playhouse, and so it was starting out to just be a small thing, and then we thought, well, what if we make it big enough to let our family stay when they come to visit? And then we're like, well, it's just gonna sit there empty in between times, so why don't we put it on Airbnb and allow other visitors to come? There's a lot of national parks, like there's Canaryville Falls, it's really close, that's become on the map, and Zion National Parks, Bryce Canyon, Bryan Head, a lot of skiing and things in the winter. So we thought, well, this might be a fun opportunity for other people to enjoy it, other Tolkien fans. And
it's the first winter storm, and it's mid-October here, so I'm not sure why this snow came so early, but I'm really glad I'm gonna have a nice cozy night. And there's so many great details, such as the Lord of the Rings sign-in guest book. Look at this key. Your grandson.
Oh yeah, my grandson. Yeah, so he was about 2 years old, and I have a little fairy garden hobbit hole over there in the other corner, and it's just a facade, and I just made it to make it cute in my yard. I was babysitting him one day, and he went over to the door, and he was trying to get into the lock and trying to open the door, and he says, "Grandma, lock it?" I thought, oh no, he thinks I've locked him out of like the cutest little potential playhouse, right? Yeah. So that's when we thought, okay, what can we do to make this real for him?
And now I'm gonna get into my pajamas and binge watch some Lord of the Rings.
For none now live who remember it. It began with the forging of the great rings. 3 were given to the elves, immortal, wisest and fairest of all beings. 7 to the dwarf lords, great miners and craftsmen of the mountain halls. And 9 rings were gifted to the race of men who above all else desire power.
Hold your ground! Hold your ground! Sons of Gondor! Of Rohan! My brothers! I see in your
I
eyes
see in your eyes the same fear that would take the heart of me. The day may come when the courage of men shall fail, when we break our, when we.
But it is not this day.
But today is not that day.
And shut it. For Frodo.
Ah! 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 Well, it's let's see, it's about 6 a.m. and I've been watching movies all night. Checkout time is 10. That gives me 4 more hours of sleep.
We love this comfy, cozy Airbnb for hobbitses. It's precious.